Blue and Gold has graciously donated all the sausage. We will need everyone to help cook pancakes on and serve on the 22nd and the 25th. Miss Elric is doing a sign-up genius for parents, asking for parent help as well. She should have, I don't know if she sent the email out to you all. Did you get an email yesterday? Okay. But if you all could help as well, I think she's asking for them to show up at 7:30.
You said the 22nd and the 25th?
22nd and the 25th.
So we need to be here at 7:30?
Well, I'm not cooking.
Well, probably by like 7:45. I'll ask for sure on teachers. So, you don't have to cook, but just to help us.
Before you put
Oh,
it on
you
the
don't,
pan.
you don't know, you don't know me.
No pancakes. Waffles, I'm there for you, but pancakes.
I can flip.
I can vouch
But I
you
can
don't
make-
want their
I can
There will
cooking.
be things to do.
Actually made.
Okay,
So,
good.
And Mrs. Norman is working on posters for us to get hung up in the gym. On the 22nd, that week is just all 8th graders. And so 7th and 6th graders will be going to the normal classes. And I've got my fun email that I will send out. Okay, but on the 25th, it's everybody. So all classes except Charles. So he will hang with Mr. Pinnock. So that day we'll have, because it's 6th, 7th, 8th grade testing. So if you guys who won't have classes can help us maybe with the cleanup and everything for that day. But we'll also, no, everybody will be testing. But, okay. Mr. Ledford and Mr. McCullough. Mr. Ledford, you will have 504 students on testing. Mr. McCullough, you're going to have IEP students. The great thing is you only have 8 kids. The con is they're on IEPs. So there's a little more to it. So if you and Miss Ware could kind of get together, I will also be talking to you because they have text-to-speech.
I had them last year too, so
Did you have IEPs?
I think so.
We have 504s.
That's fine.
Yeah, I've not given IEPs to, we've not had to do this before.
Okay.
And so, because they've got to have headphones
Right.
and a little, it's just a little bit extra, but you will have a helper.
Right.
We still can have roving proctors, so they'll be in and out of your rooms. They'll go to each room. You do not have to have a proctor in your room to start. The directions, the audio directions are back. I will send you a link.
Yeah.
The audio for the English this year is read by our very own Alyssa Tyra.
Oh. Oh. So, okay.
Would that be for us, like, for me too?
It should be. I will send you all the link to the audio files. So if you don't want to read it, you can just click the audio files. So, I need your help on the computer. I'm working on the boot camp. I'm working on the boot camp list, okay, for my math teachers. That day will be crazy because the students who are not in boot camp will go to their regular classes, and the students that there will be students filtering in to their core classes. So you may not normally have them, but they've got to go somewhere. If they have an elective and they're supposed to be there, they'll be there. But if, like if a student comes in that is not enrolled in your elective, kick them out. They need to go to a core class. We don't want them to miss their instruction for a core class. And that'll be morning and afternoon. So it'll just kind of, and if you've got too many in your class, we'll send them to another class. You shouldn't because we'll have a large majority in math, but we just need to make sure that they get their other core classes as well.
Are we gonna, because you're doing like half the kids in math in the morning, half the kids in math, so I'm guessing everybody's going to 4th hour.
Yes.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
So are we gonna try to run,
Well,
how do I
so
put that, like, are we gonna do like shorten classes in the morning, so everybody that's not in the math boot camp does that make sense what I'm asking, kind of, sort of?
Yes, it does, and Miss Elric is my brain.
On that, okay.
So I will get with her on times.
I didn't know if we were gonna try to do like little shortened classes so that we saw all the students, like 30-minute classes or something in the morning, or?
Since it's been a few years since we've done this,
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and look and see.
Okay.
But we'll
So
get-
plan on doing some kind of real lesson that, like, you will be
Yeah.
able to have like a real
Yeah.
lesson that day,
Yeah,
okay?
it might just be a shortened
Sure.
lesson, but we'll get that figured
Cool.
out.
Thanks.
So, okay, on the computer turn-in, if you will, sixth grade, I didn't do a good job of telling you, sixth grade teachers, but if you will check for damage, like make sure, like if it doesn't turn on, if they tell you it doesn't turn on or a key doesn't work, something we're gonna need for
I'll ask, you
testing.
can ask. 'Cause
I need to know, and if they're like, if they've turned them in and they're broken on the side, or they've messed stuff up, we need to mark that on the sheets.
So many, like broken where like they plug it, like so many are
Those
chipped on the
things,
edge.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's make a note of that, but like if they're telling them, well, if we know that this doesn't work without a mouse, or it doesn't work unless it's turned in or plugged in,
Okay.
need to know that too, yes.
Do we want to record that on the student login page?
Yeah, well, on the sheet that I'm gonna bring you today.
Okay.
I've made you a sheet. If 8th grade is today, so I'll be coming around the sheets today. Don't give me the sheet back until we've got everybody's checked in. If you wanna make a copy for me and a copy for you, or I can make the copies, you just tell me so that we both have a sheet. Here's the other thing, if a student checks out early, remind them to go turn their Chromebook in. So I know that's disruptive to class, but we had students checked out early yesterday that didn't return their Chromebook. So then today I'm going, where's the student? Where's his Chromebook? So they need to be leaving them here at the end of the day. They should not be taking them home. So, because we gotta be checking them, yeah.
What if we have students who, don't have their computer?
Where is it?
That's a great question.
I need to know who they are, because we'll start calling home.
Okay.
And asking
Cause I
them.
know one for sure, Jay Gibbon, or Jay Gibbon, she says she isn't already at work.
Yeah, I know about that.
Okay, so
So,
that's the one that, I think that's the only one I'm missing. I need to go check him, but I'm pretty
okay,
sure.
yeah, but yeah, let me know if the student says that it's missing. I think we need to start looking for lockers. But, okay, questions for me? Like I said, informational emails will be going out. I will send out an email about what's an irregularity, no cell phones in the classroom, no cell phones in the testing room. They need to leave them in their lockers. Or smartwatches. They have to take their watch and their phone and put it in their locker. So you might start telling them that as well. Just letting them know that, if you're afraid that somebody's gonna steal your smartwatch, then don't bring it to school that day. So, but we've got cameras, it shouldn't be a problem because everybody's gonna be in testing.
Right.
So, and I don't want your smartwatch, I got my own. So, okay, almost called y'all Twilight Team. Lighthouse Team, what else?
The only thing I have left over is for the math department, turn in math reviews.
And I got Denton's,
Okay.
because that was the one where the special education department's gonna use.
You said you didn't want mine.
And then,
Yeah, you don't have to, we're just gonna use Denton's. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, so we don't need,
okay,
I got who I need.
We're doing the pancake breakfast on the 25th for the 8th grade.
also,
Everybody.
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 So the 22nd is just 8th grade. And
Yeah.
the 25th is everybody.
They can eat class.
They take twice as many tests.
you even testing the 25th, eighth graders?
Yes.
Yeah,
Eighth graders get 4 tests.
Are they doing math that day too?
Start praying now, 'cause
So their
everybody
first,
tests.
oh,
No,
okay. So their
math
No, they're
is the
doing
30th.
science.
first 3 days are ELA science and.
ELA is Friday, Thursday. And then everybody's doing math on Tuesday, the next Tuesday.
Got you. So then,
Oh, yeah, because this is my math.
Yeah.
So this is what we've been doing. Eighth grade only, pancake on the 22nd. Everybody on the 25th,
Yes.
pancakes.
yeah, but they're doing
You
ELA.
got a griddle, bring it.
It's us.
And that's ELA.
Yeah, if you have a
All
griddle
the state.
You got an electric griddle, bring it.
or a tabletop,
Anything.
Eighth grade's doing ELA.
Blackstone,
Uh,
one of those things.
Maybe they should see this up this week.
So I just have.
Holly's not there yet.
And that's whatever that says.
I don't have, no, I'm not either.
I just- I just-
The 22nd.
The 22nd's only eighth grade, and the 25th
We can throw
is
some,
sixth
you know,
and
we
seventh.
can just throw some
I
waffles.
just
Yeah,
did
so
eighth grade testing as well.
We got a couple waffle makers.
Or some pancake
Yeah,
mixes.
the 25th. You have the eighth graders testing on the 25th?
No,
I don't
No,
know.
math is the 30th.
I was
no,
like, your sheet doesn't say.
no.
Oh,
It's
Who's
just
testing
sixth
on
and
the
seventh. 25th is ELA,
I'm
eighth
sorry,
grade.
I'm sorry, yeah.
And then you got writing on Tuesday and then science on Wednesday.
Okay,
And
no.
then just sixth and seventh.
It's, I'm sorry,
Okay.
I don't have, when I don't have things in front of me.
That's
I
okay.
knew I should have brought my.
So,
I just wanna make sure I have the right
It's
date.
just eighth graders on 22nd, sixth and seventh graders on the
and that's
25th.
what I.
So we're-
Nobody's eating twice.
Okay,
that's
nobody's
what I
eating
thought.
twice. Okay. And then boot camp for everybody Monday and everybody tests math on Tuesday. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I have.
Thank you, that's why you all are here, to keep me in line.
I just saved the sheet you
Oh.
gave. You
Yes,
facilitated it.
if I'd have brought that sheet, then. This is why I'm not a principal.
Do you know how many computer sheets are on?
I asked for 30.
Are we gonna have enough?
If not, I'll ask for 40.
Well, no, like,
I'm, that's why I'm getting them all this week, is so I can go through and count.
okay.
And we have 30 in here,
And they're helping us.
brand new computers. So that's what I'm doing, is getting all the computers collected and then see which ones work.
The reason I was asking is in my head when I was running the numbers, I feel like we're gonna be about 100 short. Because it's just by going by how many students have their own computer yesterday, like 12 in one classroom alone. Well, if it's between 7 to 12 per classroom, that's 7 to 12 times 18 computers that we need.
We'll know by the end of this week. And if not, we'll have to switch game plans.
That's our testing coordinator that's been through this before, because she's like, well,
Whatever.
okay, we'll just change testing plans.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
Okay.
So I figured it out. So,
Oh, I'm just happy that's done. No more coming here at 5 in the morning to get the test
Start
done.
loading them up.
yeah. So, all right. What was the other question? Or do we have anything else?
I got nothing else.
But here's Miss Elric, so she can tell you any updates on the board meetings.
I wasn't at the board meeting last night.
Ah,
I don't know.
Oh, all
I
right.
Lily was
It went
inducted
great.
into, honor society, so.
Oh, yay. Well, I saw Steve Todd was inducted, he won a board seat. Mr. Todd did. Third place.
Mr. Miller.
Oh. All right. All right, here's breakfast.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Just in time, are we done?
We're done.